Okay, let's see here. Oh, hey Valdor. Hey Valdor, how you doing? My finals went fine. They were just time intensive. Also, going to be setting up the Goblin team for the CCL stream. We'll be doing that near the end of the stream. And I'm thinking about going ahead and doing that stream tomorrow. And in that case, I would have streamed from Monday until Friday. And my headset is not on. Let's see here. What am I doing? Going to look at some matches here. First up, we have the Silent Cheese versus Skullduggery Club. You know, I have not put the files in the right place. Hey, Mighty Crab, how you doing? You know, you think I would start like moving the files into the replay folder ahead of time, but you would be wrong. I've got like a 70% success rate so far. And we also just have a giant Rebbl logo up at the moment while I get that fixed. And there we go. OBS has been a little pain for me lately. Yeah, it would be too easy. Also, I've gotten a new mouse. It's the same exact mouse that I had before, except the scroll wheel, when I ordered this one, was already broken. So here I am, using a mouse depending on what I'm playing. Do double clicks inhibit my ability to play a game? Better use the new mouse. Does scroll wheel matter? Better use the old mouse. I mean, they're like $6 mice, so it's like no big deal, but it's just kind of funny. Okay, so let's see here. We got Silent Cheese. Should be right here. Nice. 1-1. Let's take a look here. Let me get my pen tool out. Hey, Bookoos. Your team's been getting pretty beat up from what I've seen. I have not ordered one that works for both. The old one worked great. Like this, I'm using it right now. I've used it for like 3 years. But after 2 years, like the left switch started double clicking, like 30% of the time, which has cost me exactly one Blood Bowl game because it prevented a blitz by accidental double clicking to stand up. Let's see, we got ooh, clear my throat a little bit. Like the Roger. Rogers are fun. We've got let's take a look here real quick. No spares, no spares. Undead. Gonna get rid of added skills. I think it makes it harder to see. We'll go over things if we need to. And I believe this is a college match. Yes. Yes. I believe it is. So we'll try to go in depth. Ghoul. Actually, because it's a college match, I should add the skills. So 2 ghouls, 1 white, two mummies. Not the standard build. Oh, 3 ghouls. Usually you want to go for 2 whites, but we're not going to go over team creation too much. Team's already made. We'll assume the other white got MNG'd or something like that. 3 gutters, 1 storm vermin, a roger. This looks nice. And we'll watch from offensive point of view. Mighty Crab has a ghoul kink. He wants to step on them. Perfect defense. I don't hate this setup. Setup a little wide. I do think that the... Let's show you. Where is my pen tool? Why did it not pop up? There it is. Okay, so I do think that generally you want to protect your gutter runner a little more, even if you're setting up wide. So I would just move this in 1 or 2 spaces. Move your line in out 1. And that protects the gutter runner so much more. There are no lines. Did my pen tool break? Be really annoying. It feels like every time something breaks. Maybe it's the color? No. See a tiny pen at the top left of this. I'll reopen it. So that usually fixes it. Let's see. Nope, that's not fixed it. Huh. Why you gotta be so annoying? Let's see. There we go. I did it. I've diagnosed it on the spot. Look at me go. Let's see. Ball's in a great spot for Skaven. They love deep kicks. Ghoul going back to defend. I didn't really want to show anything. I just wanted to... I was emphasizing the pushing the gutter runner in a space or 2. I don't think it's worth redrawing. Also, I don't know how I missed it, but there's the second white. Margaret takes a hit. 1 dies. Oopsies. At the very least, the undead did go and protect the ball first. I would say, as the undead, rather than having your ghouls like this, have 1 here and 1 here to screen the ball. And these 2 spaces are screened off with 2 spaces between players. And it's good protection. Right here, these 2 ghouls aren't really doing anything. They're not adding protection. They're just kind of hanging around. So even when you're having players far back, you kind of want to give them a job. Getting the Roger on to the ghoul. I like that. Some heavy marking going on. Very aggressive. Which I don't hate. Aggression is good if used properly. Trying to get a lot of pressure on the ball. Basing all the pieces that can protect the ball. Gutters coming in. Yeah, I don't hate this. And we actually have a screen over here so that they can't just walk that way. Cage is being formed right here. Yep, this is a college game. Yeah, this is a bit of a high-risk play. You really are not forced to do this. Instead, what the undead should be looking to do is they could have just kept the ball here, brought a mummy here, and a mummy here, and the other white goes here. And they have a nice cage. And the ball's protected, and then they can figure out their punches and stuff. And then they have a ghoul free and some other stuff like that. Don't want to be taking 1 dies when you can find some other plays, but, you know, that's the end of the turn. The turn order is actually great for the undead. Some of the decisions are a little rough, a little rookie-ish, but the turn ordering itself is good. Took their movements, then their blocks. A+. Exactly, that's why you're on every week. What? No. I'll look at almost any game that people put in. This is well done. Roger on the ball. This should be pretty easy for the Skaven at this point. It's hard to get the ball back from Skaven as the Necro in this situation. You don't have any tackle. You're already down a player now. You're really spread out as the undead. Like, I feel like mummies are such a burden against Skaven. Yeah, it could have been. But at the same time, I'm not... Like, unless you're gonna blitz with the Storm Vermin, I think it's whatever. But the chance at 2 frenzy hits in case you just get pushes, I think that's nice. But you could also just as easily reroll. But if you're gonna have a Minotaur, you're gonna have a Roger, you kind of need to lean into them until they get a level or 2. Like, big Cheddar's at 5 out of 6. You wanna really get that level, see if you get a block. Because if you get a block Roger, it completely changes how good they are. I have a Claw block Minotaur, and I love him. No matter how many times people tell me to get rid of him, and he's just he's won me games. Don't let your memes be dreams. More 1-die blocks. A lot of pressure being put on the ball by the undead back. Don't hate that. And now you just stand there with the ball on block. This is messy, but this isn't bad for a college game. Like, I'm really happy to see good turn ordering. Oh! Big Cheddar becomes the SPP he needs. I think that is a situation where you can reroll the loner block. Yeah. That's a rough injury. But honestly, Skaven are gonna miss him. Like, he does good work in certain matchups, but MNG on Roger, who cares? It's a good hit. Getting Mighty Blow heads in. 3 down for the rats. Gutter's getting hit. Ball's not really safe. I'm hoping to see the Skaven go for a sack. Yes, it's a numbers game for the undead, which is usually the case for regen teams. But at the same time, I feel that the Skaven still have decent odds if they use their gutters well. Okay. I don't hate that. 1 down block. Freezes the ball. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. 2 mummies is nice. You're like baby Kemri. I think I personally prefer flesh golems. Just the little extra speed at the cost of the strength. Okay, the Skaven are getting brutalized a little bit. Power Apo. If it wasn't for the both down hit on the ball with the Roger, the Skaven would be in a dominant position in this game right now. They're just getting a lot of removals on them. But I think the Skaven had been playing very well. Maybe a little bit could have kept back some sweeper players. The Undead is going for a stall. Good. Like to see that. More 1-die blocks. Bringing in pressure to force the score. What is that? Bringing in more pressure to force the score. Ooh! Removal. That's... Honestly, there's not much you can do in games like this where you just... Every action you do that fails causes a removal. I mean, yeah, you could sell. Double GFI hit. I do think that right here, this goalpost is majorly in the way. Right here, you can protect the ball a good bit better by bringing this white up here. You're screening off here from this rat. And it would have to go around to get you. And there's a mummy in the way. It does open up the side a little bit to this rat, who can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, yeah. But there's really not many threats. Just start setting up a screener occasionally. Even put him right here. Like, if you put him right here, got a 2 wide screen. And the only real route is from below, but that's also screened off a little bit. Like, it's not a direct route to the ball anymore. Rat's beating up a ghoul. Ghouls don't have regen. Okay. Giving up on pressuring the ball, it looks like. Just accepting the stall, so we're just gonna skip ahead a turn. Undead are at 11, Skaven are at 7. This is a really hard one turn for the Skaven. Probably don't even attempt it. They don't have a reroll. They'd have to get a lot of good dice. And this is a decent setup to prevent it. It's exposing some players, but what are the rats gonna do? They have 3 strength 2 pieces out of 7 of their pieces. Here you probably just take a hit on a ghoul. Call it a drive. Take an SPP is also fine. Squad from the other side for this drive, for this hat. Yeah, so it's 8 versus 11 now. Good catch. Okay, this is also a pretty extreme decision. Like, this is not safe. This is a very risky action that's going to... into a 1-die? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be hit by you. Like, this actually, like, would be fine if you can somehow mark this player. 1, 2... Like, the thing is, there's so many pieces in range of blitzing your gutter runner at this point. You don't need to get all the way back here in order to be in a scoring position. Because you have movement 9, you can go 11 spaces up the field. Gutter runners only need to be 13, 12, 11. Gutter runners only need to be on this line. You just need to secure positioning here. You don't need to be all the way back here away from your team. So instead what you can do, you can... Okay, let's move the screen a little bit. What you can do instead is you set up your line of scrimmage right here. Then you have your gutters, say right here, and your storm vermin. And let's say you only have those 6. Like, you can still make this work. And you have someone to grab the ball. But you come and you secure positioning right here with a blitz or whatnot. Get everything marked up, screen off as well as you can from the opposing pieces, and then you just bring the ball up. And you are able to score, but you don't have the ball isolated, unable to make a play if things go south. Like, I don't mind the fast score, especially when you're down players like this. But this is a very risky way to do it. Yep, that's another great point. Undead should drop players back. Because the pushes could have gone south. And should have moved players first. Turn ordering was good in the first half. But both players have made mistakes here in the second. And that could just be that could be Blood Bowl fatigue. You know, longer matches can really make your decision making go down. Whether it's demoralizing or just Blood Bowl is tiring. Tommy turn order says re. I still love the fact that I murdered you, Poikuz. Of all the players I could have killed. And this was actually a decent setup. But this is going to be a hit into a blitz. I think when I started playing, I had like 4 turns of hard thinking in me, and the rest I just kind of moved pieces around and hope it worked. Anymore, I think I have like 13 turns of thinking, and there's got to be 3 turns of mindless clicking, otherwise it's just like gonna be a bad game. Preferably they're at the beginning though, because those are the easiest times for herder click. You don't need to chase this rat. The main thing here is the undead could have had much more pressure on the ball if they had moved back towards the ball before going for the pickup. And they could have had their whole team on the Skaven. Skaven would have had a much harder time scoring. But this is actually fine. A fast score is good for the undead. They can go for the 2-1 grind. Another pitch invasion. That's good. Hoping to see a cage here. Really aggressive. And this is a pretty common thing for rookie coaches, just going really aggressively for touchdowns with the ball. But the ball is not protected. Like, this is not super hard to turn over. Like, the rats just bring in assist pieces and hit you. Another 1-die block. when instead of this hit the gutter runner. You'd have 2 dice at least there. And this is giving up a 1 die on the ball, which has a not a terrible chance of getting the ball out of hand with a... Yeah, like, I would just take both down instead of re-rolling it. Like, the main thing to look for is there is no fire. Undead had 6 turns to score. They don't have to go rush it down the field. They can just put it in a nice cage and walk nice and slow. Yeah, that was very good 3-die. Block math is important to learn. It's one of the harder things when you're starting out. Getting it intuitively. Yeah, this is looking like Blood Bowl fatigue. Offense is hard though, so even though I'm critiquing it, don't take it too harshly. Offense is one of the hardest parts to learn because it is the part of the game where you are the proactive player no matter what. Whereas defense, you can play more reactively. Like, you have to be a little proactive in your positioning when you're against better coaches. But for the most part, you can play really reactive. Whereas offense, it's all on you to figure out what's going on. Definitely move your players first before taking the hits. White's been down on the floor for an extra turn. Another 3-die. Good dodge direction. Dodging is only affected by the tackle zones you're going into, not out of. Important thing to note. And this ball is now gone. Never mind. The ball is still in play. But no, this was a good attempt. Like, I don't hate the GFI. You could set yourself up for a punt, throw the ball to no player down the field. A punt in college? You're right. It's actually... They're not super reliable until you get, like, an Agi 5-piece. Then it becomes really fun. But yeah, apparently this ends up being enough to... No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, this gave him managed to prevent another touchdown. So this becomes the Bash Fest. Something happens with the ball. It's not able to get freed or something like that. And it's a 1-1 tie. I think another main thing I'm seeing is the undead are trying very hard to pick up with the white, but then hand off to a ghoul. If you've already got the ball in the hands of a white, just score with the white. White development is important, and ghouls are vulnerable. Whereas you level up a white, you can get a mighty blow, you can get a guard, or a tackle, and they're pillars of the undead teams. Yeah, and this will be a prevented touchdown. No scoring threats for the Skaven. Undead technically have a chance of scoring, but they don't. So we're going to quit this replay now. That actually wasn't a terrible college game. Then we have... the next game is a Miners game. Got ourselves 50 Shades of Dane versus somebody's lads. Should be Dorse. Poikus is already explaining himself. It's a great side. Okay. Get rid of added skills. There's way too many. So much guard. Mighty blow tackle on these pieces. Yeah, Poikus, wait until turn 8 to explain it. I'm sure we'll understand what needs explaining. It's a very good Yeti. Got some Palmers. Boomer to scare off the rollers. Nice. There is Mighty Blow on the Troll Slayers and a Blitzer. But the guard first is just very efficient. That's pretty good. Quick Snap is doing good. The way Norse win this is by removing a piece or two, not having to deal with them. The way the dwarves win this is they force the Norse to get all bunched up and then beat them down and remove them. It would be to the... Poikus. Poikus. Why'd you reroll that? You know it was wrong. It's turn 1. You don't need to reroll that. I know it's a can opener. But you can't rely on him. When he works, he's great. When he doesn't, you just let it go. Just let it go. Yeah, this was very greedy. Also, you didn't blitz with the Palmer. Yeah, if you had pro, that would be fine. And you're pretty bunched up immediately, and you're going to get just based by a lot of guard. Gotta be careful of that. That was fun. Okay. Can opener. If you can get rid of a guard or two, you'll be very well off. Okay, now you have the can opener based on Dauntless. Let's see if that pays off or not. Okay, you've managed to run past the doors. I'm assuming you're going to bring someone like right here. Is this exposed real quick? Let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can be hit, but it is a double GFI, 1 dice, no block skills against bludge. So I think that is an acceptable risk. And you saw that threat and went for it, and that was a very good bomb. So you actually got rid of the threat with the bomb. Were you aware of that threat? If so, good eye. And there's even several scatters where this... Yeah. Good. Especially because when you catch a bomb, it's 100% for a knockdown. Rather than a 50. Oh, that's a shame. Dwarves are gotta be sad after that. But no, that was a pretty good play. I like that. You broke through, and you made it safe. And now you can set up for a stall. Yeah, Boomer did a great job there. That was really good. Yay, piling on. Aw, nothing. Cheeky little 1 dice. Ooh, that's really good. Really good. Good target selection. Mighty Blow is definitely a go for as Norse. Another Mighty Blow out. That's a good foul, I like that. Get the 7+, which is the minimum you want. I love the use of the Yeti very aggressively against the high AV team. Especially now that it has block and Mighty Blow. Oh yeah, this is really good Norsing. I'm liking this. Yeah, guys on the left are getting a little bunched up on. But there's only... You both only have 1 guard over here. Going for a surf. Good. Okay, you come protect him. Good. Oh, that's sad. That one I would have rerolled, but you shouldn't have rerolled the one at the start, so you'd still have 1 left. That should have been your greed reroll. Lots of skulls for both sides of this game. And here, are you aware of the surf that's happening here? That can happen here? Because you bring the Ulf, 1, 2, 3, bang, 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 bang. So if you surf here, I'd be excited about that. But also, that exposes your Ulf to be surfed. You'd have to move your Blitzer up to defend him. That was a very... that was some red dice. Boy, because you've not been afraid of red dice since I've played you in the first game we played in spins. You were taking red dice like a madman, and it was the right decision. Norse against Khemri. But like you took them last, and you're just not scared of those 3 pluses. And you have a pretty safe score. You score, right? You score, right? Yeti is being an absolute idiot. Don't tell me the 2 would all happen in the second drive. The follow was misclick. Okay, that makes more sense because you just kind of gave it a free 2 die. It's a reroll. It's an injury. And whatever. You still got 2 linemen. Yeti's taking a hit here. Good. Good. Lots of hits, very little damage. You got rid of 2 really good pieces, though, so, like... Nice. And he had a surf. Surf didn't result in any damage, but... Can't have it all. I mean, there's more damage than my game where there was 70 blocks for me, 63 for the opposing lizards, and just, like, no removals the entire game. So grumpy about that one. Just Claw Mighty Blow failed me. The entire game. Do not like lizards. They annoy me. Okay. And now you walk the ball in, right? Okay. Ooh. Boomer sent off. As he does. Your KO has not come back. The dwarf turn 8. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're predicting a riot. Team's gain a turn. That's rough. Slayer coming back is annoying. If the Slayer had stayed out, you would have forced the Death Roller off. So that was almost really good for you. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeti's really exposed, though. Why are you basing? You only have one turn. This doesn't do anything. You gotta get your guard piece removed. Does he die? Feels like he dies. That's fine. Oh, it wasn't actually the guard piece that got hit. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. It is a nickeled wolf, though. Oh. Oh. That was a foul? Honestly, like, that could have been really bad for him if that runner got removed. Honestly, I would have hated a power appo. Like, I think it's kind of an important piece. You're down so many players. Didn't want them on the field with the roller, that's fair. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. If I need to see how this one's pulled off. So many skills on this death roller. Okay, that's a really good kickoff spot. Nice and deep. Especially if the dwarves don't drop anybody back, this can be really bad for them. And card pieces out. Running out of Norsemen. Not taking the diagonal blocks for extra damage. Seems like a mistake from Cupcake. This is better. Six players left on the field. Five players left on the field. All three LOS have been removed. And you just walk around the dwarves, right? Yep. First movement, GFI? Do you want to talk about that one, or... do you know the criticism? Well, yeah, but you didn't have to take the GFI first. Basing a lot of stuff with your ults? Oh, and the wizard at the end. Ooh, the wizard's spicy. I like that. And the fact that it's a stun. And he has to get a runner back. Yeah, this is good. Dwarves have relied on their runner for all the movement needs. And now they are in danger of going to a 2-0. Ooh. Because you don't have many players. You had to go for something. I really, really like this play. Ooh, a dodge. Spicy. Spicy 4+ dodge. Because you need him to be free to come and base things. Ooh. Poikus. This is a really good play. You relied on a 75% dodge. And the 3+. Okay. All your dice have started working at the exact right spot. And you're gonna get rid of a death roller. Man. As long as you're aware that the wizard was a very good wizard. It was a lucky wizard because it got a stun as well. But that's like the most common outcome is a stun off the wizard if it knocks down. Then you got some really fortunate dodges, and you didn't use the reroll. I think that was your best play, but it was like all the dice working there was so good. Absolutely, I agree. Dwarves should always have players back to protect the ball. They're so slow that, say there's a blitz for the Norse. If the Norse get a blitz and then you fail to pick up the ball, that's basically just a guaranteed touchdown. You're allowed to be a bit sloppy from here. The dwarves have to score twice in 5 turns, and that's actually a big ask, even though they are so many mans up. Especially if there's a deep kick, it should be fine. It's a shallow kick, but you just have to force them to take a good long while. Rock coming to ruin the day. Ooh. Goodbye, Dane. Goodbye, 5 SPP on a lineman. I feel like it's always the linemen that have already gotten an MVP that die. Dwarves going for damage. Fair enough. From here, it's just, whoops. I slipped. You just, punch him right away. Because what? They have to take 2 more turns to get down, right? It's 2 turns, and then they'll have to go for a 2 turn at least. If they take 3 turns, then they have to go for a dwarf 1 turn, which is just very difficult. Yeah, because they have 3 turns to get 2 scores after this. Very nice 3-die there. Now here I would aggress on the cage, because if you can hold up the ball for 1 turn, you're gold. I love it. Cheeky. Cheeky red dice rerolls. That's a knockdown. The ball is not able to score because it's trapped behind 3 players now. Sprint sales. Fair. Yeah, your Norseman got slapped around a good bit. But this prevented himself from being able to score earlier and potentially set up a draw. But from here, it's just punches, 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 and then the dwarves go to 1, so we're going to leave it there. Very well done, though. And Boomer rightly gets the MVP. You do use the Appa? Fair, fair. Then next we have Handsome Fellas versus Kane West United. Here we are. I pressed the wrong button. Ulf went from niggle into niggle? That's sad. Let's see. Got us a Ratchet game versus Glava. Oh, you saved him from double niggle. Good, good, good. Oh, this is Glava's meme. I have 2 assassins because I'm edgy and cool. Look, they do so much. I can be persuaded that they do something. Not very easily, but I can be persuaded. I'm open-minded. Is this quite a game? And am I going to enjoy this? Watch from the offensive point of view. Dorse's assassins are phenomenal. Ugh. I think shadowing is a good skill that can potentially do some good stuff. I think the stab is where it's not very good. Honestly, if the assassins were cheaper or had 1 extra movement, I'd think they'd be fine. But as they stand, they have the same stat line of a lineman. No, they have 1 less AV. They just need a little bit more. And that is a solid hit off the bat. Good man. Gives it back to the runner. I don't hate runners. I think runners are fine. Movement 7's good. Get a hit on the blitzer. Good. Pass Malone. I love it. Wait, did it really sell all but 4 players? Why? And this is a good surf. Ball's nice and tucked away. Get some screens going on. Don't hate the leap piece. Nice screening going on. Okay, Boykus, I'll take a look at it in a second. Good counter surf coming in. This is a sidestep piece. I would have just taken the regular surf. So instead of taking the hit that was taken, right here, you can just blitz the bottom, push out a wrestle piece, and another piece is ready to be surfed as well. So that is what I would have done myself. And you could have just used the strength 4 to do that instead of committing more players if you wanted. Going into that their action economy, yada yada yada. Some bold dodges going on. In order to protect this player. He should be in danger, though, because this is going to go right here, and then a guard is going to tuck in, and this is a surf. From either of these players, doesn't matter. And this just needs to be a push, and then this just needs to be a push. Very heads-up chain pushing going on. Big removal on a blitzer. Glava's playing the sideline really well. I think I'd like to see a little more aggression from a piece or two off of the handsome fellas. Go around the screen, just pressure a little bit on the ball. Punch through the assassin to get to the other side is good as well. Go pressure the ball. Good, good, good. And you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it, just a little bit. So this is still in range to drop back. I'm liking this so far. I think Ratchet made some mistakes on the sideline shenanigans, but I think most of the positioning's been fine. Okay. Another player stuck on the sidelines. Is that a foul coming in? Going for a pass. Get you an SPP. Run on up. Threaten to surf. Still. And this piece comes up here to screen. Very well done. It's unfortunate. But we got follow-up hits now. Okay. That was a, what? 6+ dodge? I like the stab. Stab doesn't have a chance of failure. Regular block from the assassin? What are you doing? What do you mean you took a regular block? I didn't know assassins were capable of doing such a feat. Neener, neener, neener. Nor does it have a chance of success. Another good surf. Another KO. One, two, three, four, five, 6 players left for the Burt at the moment. They should get some back. Are there any inducements? No, but Ratch has the fame. Dodge to break free. And the hit's probably on the Mighty Blow piece, if I had to guess. Or no blows. It is looking like it's on the movement piece. Dominant positioning from the Dark Elves. Take a bit of a bump. Sub-movement 6 Witch. They should put stab on passing access. Why, because you're just passing your turn with it? Like, nah, I don't need to do anything. Then I wouldn't hate scoring this turn. I don't think you're forced to, but I also wouldn't be opposed to doing so. Just to be sure you get the score in. But honestly, there's only 2 players up there. They can't really stop the score. Oh wait, what games am I recapping? I am recapping. Well, we've looked at a college game. We've looked at... This is the second minors game. Then we're looking at some games from past seasons. There's a spreadsheet for the games I'm recapping in the weekly recaps of the Rebbl Discord. The Rebbler Discord. Pass Malone, no. What about past weeks? He dumped off his mortal coil. Got it. No, yeah, I am looking... The next 2 games we're going to look at are from past seasons, Poikus. How smart do you feel now? I know what I said. Now, because we're going to look at a... I believe it was a playoff game. Like either playoff, Super Bowl, for minors or some sort of postseason game from AlterSage, and then we're going to look at a game from Entitas, or Stray Sine Wave, as you may know them. And that was a very dominant half for Glava. Yeah, they're the same person. I'm surprised you weren't tipped off by the constant snark and mentioning of human teams every time they get a chance. Same as, I'm pretty sure Valdor is a pea shooter in the Discord. Okay, let me take a look-see then. They went... Ratchet went full tilt, huh? That's a shame. Their team was really good looking. Lamau got him. I know Wretch has been having a rough time with Blood Bowl. Wants to not play their team anymore, but doesn't want to get banned from Rebbl for like 2 seasons. In which case, you know, I think they mentioned they just wouldn't end up playing Blood Bowl anymore. And they've been having it rough with the dice and shit. So I sympathize. Sympathize. Because honestly, if they're not enjoying burst, they're not enjoying burst, you know? It can be a pretty unforgiving team when things go south. Okay, we got a rule of 4 going on. Kind of switch views. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know after my minors, after every time I get kicked out of postseason, I always get like really sad and be like, I don't know if I want to play this game anymore. Then I sign up and it's all fine again. I know for me, it's one of those things, right? I enjoy cooking, but sometimes I'm not in the mood to make dinner. But I still need to eat. Does that mean that I don't enjoy cooking because I don't want to make dinner tonight? No. I just don't enjoy the process at the moment. But I still enjoy learning and getting better at it. Sort of my view on it, sort of thing. These are good. These are good blocks. Just eat other people's dinner. Ugh. Why didn't I think of that? 1 second, I'm gonna go steal food. Needing some removals. The ball is pretty isolated. Gotta be a little careful about that. dash. And then dodging through on a 1 in 36 to go aggress. Nice. And then you're going to dodge over here to aggress. Nice. And then there's going to be basing to prevent protecting the ball. Like I would stand somebody right here. Honestly, that's an interesting lead play. I don't hate that. Basing there instead. Yeah, this has a nice screen. But this is similar to... We saw this with the Dwarf game. Against agility teams, you really need to have players back for the ball. Otherwise, they're going to get isolated if you're not careful. Or even if you are careful, sometimes just the kickoff events. A blitz happens, and then how do you recover without players around? Seems to be decent, though. Little spooky, but it's working out. Handoff secured the ball pretty well. There is wrestle on it, though, so gotta be careful of that. Or you're just running up the field. Ooh. Yeah, I don't hate that either. It's a pretty good handoff play. Got us a screen now? Blitz the assassin? Okay, I think this was actually really good. I like this play. Good recovery. Good recovery. I do think Glava might have missed an easy play, though. Because this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can even shorten that with a dodge. And then the witch was able to just come take two easy dice. Because that'd be a 1 die into a 2 die. And if you mark this player, it's a 2 die, 2 die. So I think that was a slightly missed opportunity. Wouldn't be 2 dice, 2 dice. But you could bring this here, and then you have a 2 die, 2 die if you push into the stand firm. Because then the stand firm, whether stand firms or not, it's not going to give an assist. Or it would be a 1 die. 1 die, actually. 1 die, 2 die. I don't know. The block math isn't working in my head. I feel so stupid right now. I really wish the part of your thought where the thought happens before you speak works in my brain. Instead, it's like simultaneous. That was a good attempt, good reroll, but it just didn't pan out. Wrestle did not do its job. Getting some blocks in. Mighty blow. Does its job, gets KO. Yeah, if the wrestle had worked here, this would have probably been just a touchdown. Passing backwards. Running forwards again. Yeah, and that's pretty hard to stop here. If the wrestle worked, the play was still up in the air, but it did not. It's pretty rough. And this Blitzer is technically able to get there, but they're shadowing. He does have more speed than the shadowing piece. Good pal. And goes right in the path. Good location for the sidestep. Good hit by Dan, and that's how he gets his block. The assassin is MNG, made the team better. I think this was a case of where you don't want to follow the shadowing, because I think it makes the dodge a little easier. Without the question of why am I losing games, he is only winning. You want to play against the EU teams? Sign up for the EU time zone. You're not restricted from it. Postseason punch-up's only for college, though, unfortunately. Or, just both of you make it to postseason. Challengers Cup, playoff games. Get them. Ooh. Shadowing. 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 Bonk. Oh, wow. Okay. That was spicy. Oh, that was amazing. It's like a what, a 58% chance to prevent shadowing if you're a movement up? Which means it's like a 40% chance to thwart it if, honestly, that's not bad. Like, giving somebody a 40% chance not to get away from the dodge? And send off one bag of sheet. Yep. And that'll be the ball game. So we're gonna leave this one now. I don't think there's much else to see. And that's a rough MVP. And let's see, what was the other game? Okay, we have Lovely Match versus Crawling Crocs. This was a playoff game in Season 11 of Minors. Alright, you have fun, Boykus. So we have this and one more. This was sent to me by AlterSage as like a legacy game. Playoff match, starting off very sunny. Let's go to added skills. Lizards versus... Is that Nurgle? Looks like Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle. Let's go to the offense. Decent development on these lizards. Got a blodge, got 2 tackle, got 2 mighty blow and a tackle. Like this looks like a team that was in a very agi heavy league. You've got Silly Billy. I will not say that name correctly. You can't force me. Which, this is a solid game. Anytime you can induce Sliply, it's a good time for the lizards. Strong setup. Not enough rotters to keep Beastmen off the line. Kind of accept the risk in order to have a 4th Pestigore. Taking diagonal hits. Not following them up to keep the lizards free. 3 die. Follow up with the Croc score. Nice. Okay, screening off the ball. It doesn't look like there's going to be a blitz here. And this seems okay. The Claw Goat is going to do some damage, though. Probably going to hit this guard piece. Really Stupid manages to fail. The blitz is an action only a coward use. You got it. How are you doing, Entitas? We're looking at one of your games next. One of your rookie matches when you were against Bringer. Almighty Blow is fake. Some screening, trying to keep some pressure in the backfield against the Skinks. Lizards just need a couple more squares and they are in scoring range. Croc score tying up some players. Sarai moving over to the left. 3 Claw Mighty Blow on this team is pretty scary. For lizards. Okay, I was gonna say, and that should be scoring range, right? I can move 10, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, that's scoring range. If nothing else, the lizards can score if forced. The blitz is used on the warrior. Go base him. Nice. Okay. Yeah, 2 GFIs is a bit much for the shift, but I don't think it was terrible. Like, it was the 2 GFIs being on the ball made it really risky if it started to fail. If it wasn't on the ball, it would have been fine, because like if the ball was able to get there without the GFIs and then the other skinks moved and one of them took GFIs, it would have been fine. But that was just a little risky, but it does give a lot of space for the lizards. It buys them a turn of relatively low damage. Yeah. Okay, good turn ordering. Get your movement in for free. And this seems like a relatively low contact game for the lizards, trying to stay off all the Claw Mighty Blow, which is a good idea. Getting a double screen in here. Blitz the Claw Mighty Blow, nice. Gets absolutely nothing from it. If 1 can't screen it, 2 will screen it more. Hi, Stray Sign Wave here with the Elf Screen. It can store it, it can protect it in the pocket. But wait, there's more. And this is actually really hard to get pressure on. Like what, you take this hit, hope for a knockdown, blitz this? Then you hit the skink and go base. Or now you don't because you're stuck. And here I would score, I think. Five plus to baseball then get served. Or actually, no, this is better. This is better. You run over to the right, and now the Rebbl can't catch you. That also works. You know, I thought of that. Shut up. 1 die to get some positioning. Ooh, it's a very good 1 die as well. I like that. I like that. Open up the space for the other one to go. Take the dodge. Start bringing your players back up. This is a very good stall. That's a very good killer. This seems like a lot of development for a miners team on the Nurgle side. Like, holy cow. I think this is more development on a Chaos mutation team than I have right now in Majors. Bringing in some basing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I will say, like, miners is like, there's a dichotomy between there's the players that have been consuming Blood Bowl content like non-stop, and the people that have been just casually playing their one match a week. There's a huge difference in the levels of play there. So I can definitely see it in miners. Like, I know my miners class was pretty solid. Like, my miners, most of my miners class went on to postseason, their first season in majors. Whether it's Challengers Cups or the actual playoffs, like, and Valdor, what we mean is there's just a large difference in the amount of games played. Like, I know there's a lot of players that'll play like a bunch of spins once they get into college and minors, and getting in like 100 extra games is super huge. So if you play like 100 spin games versus people that are just playing their one a week, they would have like 26 by the end of minors. That's just a huge difference. Yeah, that 4+ was spicy. I didn't think it was wrong though. I thought it was good. I think that was a good attempt to go for it. Gives themselves 3 turns. And if it knocked the ball out, it could have been massive. Could have gone 0-0 into the second half. And with a reroll, that was a 75% dodge into a decent blitz. Still spicy. Hit the source, then just base. It's got its merit. This is going pretty similar to my last game against... Oh, it's still drinking. This is going similar to my last game against Lizards, where I just didn't remove anything with Claw Mighty Blow, and it made me sad. Hey, there's one. Yeah, because that was the Agi 4. This would be pretty hard to score on as the Nurgle. Beast is still out. Another Claw is out. Skinks can go harass if they want. A little dangerous. But it is a possibility. Hit a Rotter, base a Rotter. In position to intercept as well. Not in scoring range yet, even. And it's going to be hard for them to get there now. Yield red dice, never fail. 1 in 9 hit for a push. Or to at least stay standing. This is a pretty standard game. Lizard's just standing around, hoping not to get removed. Trying to use localized strength advantage. Yeah, I'll end up raising it. Tinkering with Twitch stuff can be a little annoying, though. Like, setting up the stuff, it isn't hard, but you had to track it down in all the options. Everything you try to do on Twitch, you gotta go through, like, several menus. I end up just bookmarking all the pages. Won't somebody please think of the Rotters? I would be amazed if this was a score. Removal coming in. And it's important to note, the Lizards still have their Wizard. That's a really good hit. Power Repo. No, just regular Repo, but it gets him back on the field too. So that was going to be a Navy down. You in range? Oh, you are in range. Oh, the tripwire. That was a decent play. I like how it waits. It waits for the beast to walk all the way over there before it went on. It's like before units teleported on setup, and you had to wait for them to walk. The treemen would just take 3 minutes. setting up very aggressively. Honestly, yeah. Like, down a Croxagore and the star player on half of the lizards, though, so that's a little rough. Flibbly is always a great target to hit if you can, with like kill skills, because no Apo. Beast coming in on some skinks. I think I would have rather seen this lizard get attacked so that the several skinks could have been marked by the beast. Or even just blitz this skink, mark all three. But I can understand getting the claw hit on a source instead. Stunty, doing stunty things. And right next to the ball. Yeah, the skinks being free like that, it's a mistake. Because, like, you get the beast on the skinks, and they just basically never get to leave. Because it's, what is it to get out? It's a 9+? That's like a... I think that's like a 25% chance to get out. And they still have to make the dodge. No armor break. Skink is still in position to ruin your day. Solid guard hits. Then you can hit the skink. 3-die mighty blow. I don't know. That's a really good bolt, though. Take some hits and then run for a touchdown, right? Stunty. Okay. I feel like here, I almost would have taken the attempt for the score. Because you have stunty, you have dodge, you have a reroll. But I can understand not going for that. I just don't think you can protect the ball very well otherwise. Okay, and this is a 2-die with the other skink. And his KO. It's pretty fortunate. Honestly, the hits on the skinks have been pretty rough. They've not resulted in any removals. The dodges have been immaculate. One dies are not panning out. 5+ dodge, because you kind of need to. That should be a game-winning decision. Skink should still have it. And in this matchup, you just score and you won the game. I think that the Nurgle also need to respect the scoring threat and pull back. Because, yeah, you if you pull back players, you lose this fight. But this fight doesn't help you if you don't have the ball. You lose the ball, you lose the game. Chain push. Okay, game. Fortunately, the lizards don't... Okay. The lizard... That's how the lizards win the game right there. I'd say just go for it. I wouldn't have gone to that square because of the bounce. Like, just go here. And that was probably the best bounce you could have asked for. And the loner is dead. Blood sources are amazing because it forces your opponent to use tackle on them to get anything decent, and you're able to stick them on somebody, and if they are only able to get a 1-die, it's really hard to get them off. Especially you go blodge into stand firm, and they're just a absolute wall. Anything less than 2 dice just doesn't do anything without tackle. And yeah, that honestly should be the game. The lizard dice there were just incredible. The skinks weren't getting removed on tackle hits. armor was holding up across the board. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to this one. This is a pretty solid win from that point on, because Nurgle can't really score 2 times in 3 turns. But yeah, let me see something. What's their armor? 70% armor against Claw Mighty Blow with Skinks. It's incredible. And foul appearance was, whatever. And even tentacles didn't really do much. So then we've got one more to look at. Let's see if we can find it. This will be Bringer's team versus Sine Waves. Bringer, of course, being pretty good health coach. And my clanmate. Watch from... Can I control my comical bloodlust enough to not lose the game? Gonna keep on all skills because all elves look the same. And holy cow, Bringer's team was already insane. What do we got? We got a spare... Got a spare. Decent thrower. Both teams have a Palmer. Yeah, it's basically just elves versus wannabe elves. And that's a start. That is indeed a start. Taking your diagonal hits. Oh, okay. Okay, just... Is this one gone too? No? That's disappointing. Disappointing amounts of elf murder. I'm surprised by your ability not to follow that up to go for the piling on. Important to note, the humans have a wizard. What else you got? A brag. Nice. Already setting up into a screen. Hey, Glava. You missed 4 games, but you caught the last one we're covering. We went over your game from against Ratchet. Well done, by the way. Thought you played pretty well. We looked at a college game. We looked at a Netherminers game. We looked at Poison Q's versus Cupcake. The shadowing was hilarious. I loved it. And we looked at a old playoff game in Miners. Now we're watching Sine Wave. Okay, good KO. Ball is still pretty protected. 2 Agi 5 elves are way over there. turn 2 and neither team has palmed. I'm disappointed. Yeah, the guard advantage is doing some decent stuff so far. I feel like this has to be the hit, right? Or are you just going after more exposed pieces still? Like a catcher or a dodge? Yeah, this is Bringer's elf team, and it is still alive and well. I don't think he's playing this season, though, in Majors. But the team is still very much alive and dangerous. And it's only gotten more disgusting. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I like this chain push. This is a very good surf. And did you ruin it by removing the player? You had to bring someone else to come fill the spot. That's really funny. Okay, ball's exposed. Need to move that real quick. That was a very good turn. My favorite part was removing the surf piece, having to bring in a new one. Okay. Ball carrier's now marked. Agility 5. Rerolls the dodge. And goes down. You know, it's actually interesting. Bringer's playstyle hasn't changed that much. He's just gotten better at doing what he's doing now. And don't get to pile on, because it's a KO. And the humans are the one that has... that has the wizard? This doesn't seem fair. Okay. Hand off to safety. Good. I will say, one thing I'm disappointed about is no fouling has occurred. It's an agility 5 right here. You know, think you could have been more proactive. Just because there wasn't anything to foul doesn't mean... My only question is, how the hell do you let Bringer score this game? What? And you can just run the ball back with like 1 or 2 defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This catcher's fast. Okay, another good removal. This is a truly terrifying piece. Really haven't. Okay, you get this half, I'll get this one. I mean, honestly, one of the L's is this terrifying piece. I don't blame you. Just run up to the sideline, I guess? Come close to the team, that's fine too. Yeah, I get you. I almost feel like Bringer should have just committed to the running. Better to be based than cringed. Well played, well played. Very humorous. Just make a nice little cage. And can you GFI for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, you don't have to GFI for it. Even better. Does reroll it. Going after your thrower. Continue running away. Attempting to. And offering you a piece. Which you will turn into a 3-die. And go for the piling on. And the first half went really good. Now what the hell happened in the second half? Like, do all the KOs come back? 2 KO rolls. Or, ooh, actually, 1 turn as well, right? Yeah, this is gonna be a 1 turn. Needs 1 push to be in range. Just give the setup. Well, only needs one push is the thing. Because, yeah, you push here. Get someone right there. Yep, push here. Push there. Yep. You get the blitz. You get to just come up here and make this harder. It's actually really nice blitz against the one turn. Yep, and you protect the push. Oh, really, really well done. Honestly, that's fine. You took your time, you looked at it. And then you click ball, click end zone, right? Yep. Seems about right. Well done. Well done, well done. Let's look at it from the elf point of view now. See how your defense held up. Spoilers. There were a lot of touchdowns in this half. All but one KO came back. Should have 8 elves, yep. 8 versus 11. Still have a bribe, still have a wizard. Still have a palmer. I would pick on you more if Bringer wasn't just a terrifying coach to go against. Fortunately, I don't have to go against him. He's in my clan. And in EU. I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, I would face him in a cup. Yeah, he's just fundamentally a good coach. Like, the team is crazy, but he's performed consistently with high elves. Or any just elfy team. Solid in CCL. Solid in Rebbl. Solid in Clan. That was a fun animation. And that's the Palmer gone. That was a, should have been protecting him. It's good piling on. And hopefully you take the opportunity to foul him if you can. Can get to maybe 3 assists. Should be pretty good. Thrower has picked up the ball and has run forward. Okay. I like this wizard. Good removal. That opens up the foul and blitz on the ball. Oh, you're going for the foul instead of the ball? That's an awkward decision. Especially with, this is in scoring range. You could have had both. And Bringer's just gonna hand off and run it in. Yep. It's a bit of a whoopsies. Yeah, which is fine. Because he's gonna get the score anyways. I don't disagree with that. Now you have 7 turns to go for a score, 2-1 grind. And you're up several players. And here, I'm assuming you don't have enough players in the backfield to protect the ball. And shenanigans happens. We've seen it twice today already. I don't remember this part of the game. It's fair. Locked it from your memory. Okay. Succeed there. Going after this piece, I like that. And you're gonna get the field flooded on you by the high elves. Super elf being brought back. Act as a sweeper. Agi5 doing Agi5 things. think rather than this GFI, like, I kind of would have just gone for the dodge. Which you end up doing, okay. And this isn't terrible. The wrestle can come and get you from the side, but it'll bounce the ball in between all your players, which is not terrible. And that had worked. It had potential to do a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, honestly. This is not overtime format, no. Okay, ball's caged up. So I'm assuming what happens again is, you get a touchdown in this drive, and then a one-turn happens. Okay, that ball is out of there. It's an 85% chance to pick up the ball. 2+ to get away. Passes it. Catches it. It was an Agi 5 dodge, though. And it was a wrestle sack on a non-dodge piece. So it's actually not super crazy. But that's a 5+. An Agi 5 into 3 tackle zones is like what? A 4+? See, Victor firing something. Yeah, that's a 4+. You know what would be fun? Break tackle Minotaur and just go into cages on a 3+. Would also let your Minotaur get into cages? Fireball. I mean, you could give him 5+ leap into cages, sure, but you could also just take break tackle and have a 3+ instead of a 5+. That was a solid turnover. But you still have 3 turns to score back. That's the thing about his team. They're all insane. Like, how many superstars does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Like, psh, he is living the high elf dream this match. Like, who cares about these removals? And still has the Apo? Double fame? And he gets a blitz. Insane pressure coming in. Dodge fails, though. So you kind of need to just scoop up the ball, pass it to a catcher, and run away. Some safety up by the ball. Yeah, I definitely saw the lol kill the elves to oh no sweating bullets. Then bring her overextended a little bit. You're gonna bring up your pieces. Oh no, move your pieces first. Wait, is this out of range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it is. Oh, this is really good. About the catcher. It's power Apo and a half. Technically in range. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, not in surfing range. It's a massive KO. Could just dodge right through, though. Just taking the hit, not using wrestle. Turnover. I like that. Something's getting stepped on this turn, but I don't know what. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100% agree. Giving into a strength 3. And you take those. You could have rerolled that one. There's only 2 turns left. That's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I would never have expected a 2-2 game looking at the first half. Yeah. Yep. That saved you a good bit. Yeah, well, you have a bribe. Why no turn 16 foul? Disappointed. Disappointed. Hey, Yeti. What an SPP that game. But yeah, those are our matches. What else did I have? Oh, yes. So we're going to have a CCL stream tomorrow at same time as Rookie Spotlight starts. So we're going to make a team. Valdor has requested goblins. Yeah, that was a very old game. Alright. Let's go with that one. Let's go like that. Was that 2 minor seasons ago? I think that was like 3. I like this one. I'm going with this one. You can't change my mind. Pink is mathematically correct. Alright, let's see. The trolls are obviously Valdor. And Sindwave. Obviously. Who else wants a piece? There you go, McLava Looney. We're not gonna buy a Bombardier. Fanatic. Give that to Poikuz. We're not gonna buy a Pogoer. I think they're kind of lame. Get Yeti in there. Yeah, if you get plus agility, but I'm just gonna be playing them for a stream. Get us like 5 or 6 games in. Something like that. I'm not gonna rely on development on a Pogoer. I'd rather just have more goblins. Sage is in here a lot. Get him in there. Go, Michaels. Get some other people that I see often. Yep, Feller, Artres, Crab. And we'll get Ratchet in there and go at a nice 13 Goblin team. Apo for Goblins? Nah. Go 3 rerolls? Don't take an Apo. We don't care about anybody yet. Have some bank, so we'll be able to scum inducements. Alright, and we have made Russell's Kindergarten. And I will be playing this tomorrow at about 3 p.m. EST. Yeah, I've played some Goblins before. they're pretty fun. They're really hard to win with. Hopefully be able to get some decent matchups. Not just get clobbered by dwarves 4 and 5 games in a row. But I'm gonna hop off now. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been nice to get back to Rookie Spotlights. And y'all have a good one.